Nope. I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be tornado next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So,
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6.
Eagle Eye has done a great job.
And welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6.
We are just having a great time here in Auburn, Alabama. The party is not over yet.
Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Good evening, and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Lucy Chapman.
And I'm Gavin Dimmitt. Tonight we're recapping the weekend and start of the week. We'll look at some local events and follow with local and global politics with Eye on the Hill.
Ava Bradbury has entertainment news. To lead us out, we have a business and consumer update from the desk. Thank you for joining us. The World Cup is coming to Auburn this summer with Argentina playing Iceland in our very own Jordan Hare Stadium. This also means that world-famous soccer player Lionel Messi will be in Auburn for the game. Eagle Eye reporter Allison Thomas went on the concourse to ask students about their knowledge of Messi and their thought of this exciting news.
Whether you're a soccer fan or not, you can't deny that
Exciting
Messi has been a huge topic of conversation around campus. I took to the concourse to talk with students about their thoughts on the soccer superstar. Do you know who this man is?
Yeah, Lionel Messi.
Leo Messi.
Is that Messi?
It is Messi.
Perfect.
Would you have known who this was if it hadn't been announced that he was coming here this summer?
Probably not.
Yes, but I think he's the only one.
I can confidently say that I would have.
Okay. You know, me and Messi are very similar. There's a lot of qualities me and him share. You know, same athletic ability and all that. So yeah.
Who are you taking in a field goal contest, Messi or Alex McPherson?
Probably Alex McPherson. I'm gonna have to go with my guy, Alex McPherson.
100% Messi. Okay. I would have to agree with Messi for sure.
So no hope for Alex McPherson whatsoever.
No,
just like
unfortunately.
3 places that he needs to go before he leaves in Auburn.
Oh, that's a tough question. The Edge, obviously.
Sky Bar. Taco Mama.
Of course.
Ooh, where else?
Tumor's Corner.
Tumor's Corner.
Okay.
And Botanic.
That's good. Yeah. Lots of food wrecks for him. He'll be leaving well fed, that's for sure. Yeah.
Probably Mama G's.
Sky Bar.
Messi at Sky Bar. Would you go meet him there and party with him there, or would you just like send him off to do his own thing?
I would send him off and let him do his own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna let him run wild in Sky Bar.
He's got to experience it, so.
Would you rather meet Messi or win the Iron Bowl every year for the rest of time?
Obviously win the Iron Bowl.
Win the Iron Bowl. Okay. Not even a question. I mean, Messi's great and all. It's the Iron Bowl.
I'd rather win the Iron Bowl the rest of my life, yes.
The International Friendly will be hosted right here in Auburn, Alabama, in our very own Jordan Hare Stadium. For Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader, I'm Allison Thomas.
The semester and school year is coming to a close, so many on-campus organizations are releasing their end-of-year work. Among them, the Auburn Circle. The Auburn Circle, the university's literary and art magazine, published their spring issue recently. That doesn't mean that the Circle has stopped accepting submissions for the summer. The magazine welcomes submissions throughout the summer and even has a theme to follow. Editor-in-Chief Dennison Justice spoke on the topic.
The Auburn Circle summer submissions are now open. This summer, we are looking to highlight the voices and experiences of Auburn's Latino students here on campus. We accept all sorts of submission types. We accept poetry and prose writing, visual arts, graphic design, fashion design, industrial design, interior design, architecture, music, film and animation. We also have a miscellaneous category. Submissions are open and close on July 3rd. You can find the link to submit on our website.
Students gathered Tuesday on the campus green for Denim Day, an event focused on raising awareness about sexual violence and supporting survivors. Denim Day started after a court case that unfairly blamed a victim's clothing, and it has since become a global movement. Across campus, students and organizations wore denim to show that clothing is never an excuse for an assault. Organizers say the goal is to start conversations, educate others, and create a supportive environment for survivors. Our reporter has more.
Denim Day is a day that encourages us to start conversations about destructive thought processes and behaviors regarding sexual assault and behaviors that would be construed as victim blaming. So we want to start conversations with our community about sexual assault and healthy behaviors for relationships. So some great resources in our area really be our Title IX office. They have a lot of resources that they can offer, and also resources that they can coordinate with other people around the city of Auburn. Also our Safe Harbor office. We also do a lot of work with rape counselors, Domestic Violence Intervention Center, and then Campus Safety is also available to offer resources with Auburn Police Department. I think that the best way that we can improve support is just by talking about it and talking about sexual assault in a healthy way, talking about what types of language is actually victim blaming, talking about the fact that wearing certain clothes or being out at a certain time of night or just being a certain gender does not invite sexual activity, talking about consent and healthy relationships, and then also just making sure that our community knows about all the resources that our university does have for our students here on campus. I think wearing denim just shows solidarity with victims and survivors of assaults and showing them that we're here to listen to them and we're here to start by believing what they have to say to us, and that we're here to offer a lending hand, a listening ear. We really just want to be there to support them and make sure that they feel seen, they feel heard, and that they know that there are people here that are there to take care of them.
When we come back, you'll get a weather update from Eagle Eye's Michael Brandis. You're watching Eagle Eye News at 6.
My parents weren't fluent in English, so in school, I had to be independent and take initiative. And that's how I handle every project I get.
Hey, Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy with all this.
Yeah. Hey, let's meet our retirement coach, Avo. A is for taking action.
Not anxiety?
No, Kevin, you're gonna be fine.
You sing?
Barely. V is for variety.
And you dance?
Sort of. Come on. O is for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michael Brandis. Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. Here is our weather outlook for this week on the plains. We have warm temperatures and gray skies this week. Highs remain in the lows, 80s, and cloud cover will be medium to high. We'll get a break from the overcast Wednesday, so enjoy it, because afterwards, stormy weather is going to make an appearance, potentially going into Monday. Temperatures are mostly steady this week, with highs in the 80s and low in the 60s. We'll see a slight dip by next Monday, however, with highs predicted to be around 75. There we go. Now, moving on, while the heat will go down, rain will be ramping up. Most of this week will be clear until Friday. However, come Saturday, expect a 60% chance of showers with 50% on Sunday. This weekend's going to be a moody one. If finals aren't keeping you indoors, the rain certainly will, with stormy weather throughout. Wind surprisingly will not be as bad at around 5 miles per hour. I suggest postponing any outdoor activities and wearing a rain jacket. That's all we have for this week's weather outlook from Eagle Eye News. When we come back, our political expert Jalen Walker will have his eye on the Hill. Have a fine week and a great summer. War Eagle.
Touchdown! Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I've taken 25 selfies in the last 10 minutes.
26.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Capitol Hill has been buzzing. I'm Jalen Walker with Eye on the Hill to get you caught up. The conflict in Iran has been buzzing over the past few days. President Trump has threatened to reignite the war in Iran if their demands are not met. Iran has said they have no plan to revive peace talks in Pakistan, where Vice President J.D. Vance is being sent to negotiate. CNN's Nick Robertson has the latest on the conflict.
Yeah, look, everyone's watching it right now, and it's very clear that the traffic there is thinning out. Shippers are saying that they are not going to put tankers through there. Lloyd's of London, the insurers, saying they are seeing a complete stoppage of movement. The United States over the weekend said it put two guided missile destroyers through there on a sort of a mine clearing exercise. So it's not quite clear what the sort of military Navy element of enforcing this blockade is going to look like, but we know structurally how it's going to be. It's going to blockade all Iranian ports inside the Arabian Gulf, or the Persian Gulf as the Iranians call it, and outside in what's known as the Gulf of Oman. So it's going to put a block on the Iranian block, so there'll be no international shipping going through, and no Iranian shipping or any ships that the Iranians might have allowed through, for them to make money. That's all going to stop. The question is, what happens next? Do the hawks or the doves win in Tehran? In Tehran, you have the hard line, the IRGC membership, and we've heard from some of those leaders overnight saying, look, if you, the United States, shut down the Strait of Hormuz, then we are going to shut down the Red Sea route, the Bab al-Mandab, that bit that passes Yemen. They've got their Houthi proxies there who are well experienced in hitting marine shipping, including tankers, trying to exit the Red Sea. So you look like you could get an escalation there of the inability to move oil around the world.
Iran has not said when they will open the strait. On Tuesday, voters in Virginia will head back to the polls to choose whether or not they want their congressional map to change. Currently, Democrats hold a 6-5 advantage in the House of Representatives, but if the new maps pass, Democrats will hold a 10-1 advantage, boosting their hopes to take back the House of Representatives in November. WTKR has
They've got to be heard. Bruce Johnson, one of dozens of community members inside the gala off Great Neck Road in Virginia Beach Sunday night. Inside, a rally with the message, vote no.
We risk disenfranchising so many Virginians here in Hampton Roads, across the state, for things that are happening elsewhere in the nation. We need to take care of Virginia first.
But outside, a group gathered with signs saying, vote yes. Kay Flory had a sign for passing cars.
So I think we're trying to counter some of the mess that's already been going on. It's a temporary measure, and I think it's the fair thing to do.
45 days of early voting is now over. Ahead of Tuesday's referendum election, voters will be deciding whether or not to approve redrawing Virginia's congressional districts. Currently, Democrats have a 6-5 advantage, but the new map could give them a 10-1 advantage. The issue getting the...
If the vote passes, the maps will still revert back to the commission in 2030. This week, Fed Chair nominee Kevin Warsh will meet with the Senate Banking Committee to begin his confirmation hearing to replace Jerome Powell. Warsh, a former Federal Reserve governor, will begin his confirmation hearing on Tuesday. Retiring GOP Senator Tom Tillis has threatened to hold up the nomination because of the Department of Justice's ongoing investigation into Powell. Republicans have a 13-11 advantage on the committee, but if Tillis votes no, the vote will be tied and the confirmation would be held up. No timetable has been given on how long the nomination will take. That's all for this week on On the Hill. When we come back, you'll get a national news update from Lucy and Gavin at the desk. From On the Hill, I'm Jalen Walker. Eagle Eye will be back soon.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo! Oh, hey, Julia! Are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet. And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud. Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia. Julia knows. Mm-hmm. With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much. But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. Authorities in Louisiana have identified Shamar Elkins as the gunman they say shot and killed 8 children, 7 of them his own, across 3 Shreveport homes Sunday. The slain children included 7 siblings and a cousin. The 3 boys and 5 girls ranged in age from 3 to 11. The gunman's wife, the mother of his children, was the first person shot Sunday, sustaining very serious injuries, according to authorities. The shooter then went to a separate residence and shot the children and another woman, who was the mother of the 8th child killed. The gunman carjacked a vehicle and led police on a chase into a neighboring parish. He was fatally shot by officers. Police said the shootings were, quote, domestic in nature. The community is in mourning and traumatized by the killings. Many are calling for a concerted effort to prevent anything like this from ever happening again.
The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office has filed murder charges against singer David Anthony Burke. 21-year-old Burke, who uses the stage name David, was arrested Thursday. That came 7 months after 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found decomposed and dismembered in the trunk of his Tesla. The vehicle had been towed not far from his Hollywood, California home after it appeared abandoned. More than a year before that, Hernandez's family reported the 7th grader missing. It's not known what happened to her between that time and when she was found, or exactly when she died. Burke's lawyers say they plan to defend his innocence. Right now, he's in jail without bail.
Some encouraging news for people battling pancreatic cancer. Results are in from an early trial of an mRNA-based vaccine to fight the disease. 16 patients were in the trial. Researchers say the patients first underwent chemotherapy and used an immunotherapy drug. They also had surgery to remove their tumors. Material from the tumors were then sent to the pharmaceutical company BioNTech. Workers there processed the material and created a personalized vaccine. Patients received the vaccine over 9 weeks. 8 of the patients showed a successful immune response to the vaccine, and 7 of the 8 patients were still alive 6 years after the trial began. Pancreatic cancer is often considered lethal, with 88% of people dying from the disease. Researchers say they plan to present their findings on Monday at the American Association of Cancer Research meeting in San Diego. When we return, you'll get an entertainment update with Ava Bradbury. You're watching Eagle Eye News at 6. We'll be right back.
We need to go meet the guys. I'm lit. Can you drive?
Pool party at Jesse's. Can you drive? Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, up high. But I can order us a ride.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different.
Pool party at Jesse's. Can you drive? I'm toasted.
Nope, up high. But I can order us a ride.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different.
Or that the projections would be flood next Thursday.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Ava Bradbury, here to update you on the top entertainment stories of the week. Tom Cruise is set to return for Top Gun 3. According to a Paramount announcement at CinemaCon this week, producer Jerry Bruckheimer, who produced both Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, is also on board. The new production follows the massive success of Top Gun Maverick, which raked in about $1.5 billion worldwide in 2022. The original Top Gun first hit theaters in 1986, launching Cruise's iconic role as Pete Maverick Mitchell. Plot details are still under wraps, but the film is expected to continue Maverick's story while introducing a new generation of naval aviators. A guitar discovered in a prize closet at a North Texas radio station turned out to be worth thousands of dollars. That's because it features Taylor Swift's autograph from 2008, along with signatures from other celebrities. The crew at 96.3 KSCS radio says they decided to auction off the instrument for a good cause. The online auction ended on Friday morning with the guitar selling for $16,000. The money raised will go to a local children's hospital. There appear to be more legal challenges ahead for Alec Baldwin. The actor is now facing a civil trial stemming from the fatal accidental shooting on the set of the movie Rush. While the movie was in production in 2021, Baldwin was rehearsing a scene when a prop gun he was holding fired, but the weapon contained a live round. The shot killed the film's cinematographer, Helena Hutchins, and also injured another crew member. Now, a gaffer who was on set at the time says he suffered emotional distress due to negligence by Baldwin and the production crew, even though he was not physically injured in the shooting. The civil trial is set for October. Baldwin has said previously that he did not know the gun had a live round and maintains that he did not pull the trigger. An involuntary manslaughter case against Baldwin was also dismissed in 2024. However, the film's armorer was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter and sentenced to 18 months in prison. And that is all I have for you tonight. When we come back, you'll get a business/consumer update from Lucy and Gavin. I'm Ava Bradbury, and you're watching Eagle Eye News at 6. We'll be right back.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
I was living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision. Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent.
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world. Told you she's super smart. If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Lucy Chapman. Gas prices have skyrocketed since the beginning of the U.S.-Iran conflict and has been impacting U.S. citizens everywhere. The current national average of gas prices is $4.04, and the average price of gas here in Alabama is $3.19. But don't expect these gas prices to drop anytime in the near future. On Sunday, Energy Secretary Chris Wright said prices may not return to under $3 a gallon for a month.
That could happen later this year. That might not happen till next year. But prices have likely peaked, and they'll start going down. Certainly with a resolution of this conflict, you'll see prices go down. Prices across the board on energy prices will go down. Putting this 47-year conflict to an end and preventing Iran from getting nuclear weapons, of course, has come with short-term disruption. I think we've managed it fantastically, though.
Before the U.S.-Israeli conflict started with Iran, the average gas price was about $2.85.
Back in February, the United States Supreme Court struck down President Trump's global import tariffs. President Trump is now about to return the $166 billion collected from the tariffs back to businesses. Customs and Border Protection are now accepting those applications for the refund starting today. The Supreme Court ruling on the tariffs suggests that the American importers are due the $166 billion refund plus interest. The CBP estimates the money will go out 60 to 90 days after an application's approval. Not all tariffs and parties are eligible for reimbursement at this stage, and the Trump administration is signaling it might try to delay or reduce the refunds given out.
To some people, April 20th is the day to celebrate marijuana. But do you know how 420 became associated with cannabis? There are lots of stories out there, and the truth is no one knows for sure. But the term gained national attention when High Times magazine printed a flyer in 1999 that invited people to smoke on April 20th at 4:20 p.m. That flyer originated with Grateful Dead fans in Oakland, California. But here's where things get murky. That date and time allegedly originated with a roadie for the band named Dave Reddix. He said when he was in high school in the 70s, he and some friends smoked marijuana at 4:20 p.m. after school. Then they started using 420 as code for smoking.
That's all for tonight, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, and check out our social media pages. I'm Lucy Chapman.
And I'm Gavin Dimmitt. In production tonight are Tessa Allen, Johnny Kenninger, and Logan Carr. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing summer. Good night, Auburn. War Eagle.
Touchdown! Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.